I had a short sleep. Um, this is 10:30, no, 10:50 p.m. in the evening. And from around 5 or 6 p.m. I was super sleepy. I refrained myself from being I refrained from myself fall asleep though, because if I go to sleep from 6 p.m., I definitely would wake up around 2 a.m. in the morning, and I didn't want that. So I try to keep myself awake, but I was super sleepy and tired, so I had short sleep and wake up, short sleep and wake up, something like that. I didn't lie on the bed. I didn't. I was just lying on the sofa a bit. And now I lie on the bed and try to explain something about the dream I had. The dream I had was I was with this girl from my university student when I was university student. She was one of my acquaintances, and I don't talk to her nowadays. It's because our relationship fade away, our friendship, I mean. And I don't know why she popped up in my dream though, because we were never that close, and I didn't really like her, or she didn't really like me that much. It was just like, one of the acquaintances friendship. But she popped up in my dream. And I leaned on her and then continuously crying. Lying on leaning on her shoulder, that I accidentally met her in one of the university class. The dream scenario was like that. That I encounter her and she brought me to her house or something that allowed me to sleep over her parents' place or something like that. She invited me to her place and I cried continuously. Nobody really did that to me or for me. Um I never met a person who's really genuinely soft and nice and concerning and humble and generous and loving. My entire life, I mostly met people busy with their own life, and they never really had a room for other people. Not genuinely. I mean, they can pretend they give a shit about you. They pretend they care about you, but deeply they are busy with their own life, and they're already busy with their own shits. When I was in my low point in my life, nobody literally not was there for me. Because everyone is busy with their own shit. Yeah. Even psychotherapists or even like psychiatrists, none of them satisfied me. Not at all. Even not just the one person. I met so many psychiatrists, so many psychotherapists in my life. Every goddamn one of them was insufficient and incompetent. I would say incompetent. They're all just not enough. Not enough for me. Parents as well, they were never enough for me. They're always insufficient and incompetent, and they're bad at what they're doing. They're bad at parenting. They're bad at life. They're bad at everything, every goddamn thing. I've always felt this insufficient and disappointment about every goddamn thing, every goddamn human being or environment or situation. And in my dream, that acquaintance popped up, and we encountered just one of the class, and she invited me to her place. I lean on her shoulder and continuously crying. But she was just there for me. She didn't show any rude reaction or didn't really try to comfort me immediately, or, no effort. She was just there for me. Simply just there for me. And when I was in my low point, my mom only used me and traumatized me, and what is it called in English? The narcissist do. I don't know the exact word, but when I was in my lowest point and lean on her whole shoulder, all she said was just, you waste my energy, something like that. She was not just simply there for me. She only said to me just, you waste my energy. Because of you, I'm unhappy. Something like that. And my dad is like that too. When I had lowest moment, saddest days, he was just said to me that, when you look sad, I don't want to come home. I like happy people, something like that. How awful thing to say to your sad kid that you don't want to come home because your kid looks sad and unhappy and miserable and unhealthy. He said, when you're unhealthy and unhappy, I don't want to come home. I just want to avoid you. I like to come home when you're happy and healthy. Something like that, he said to me. And I was shocked that he said it to me. When your kid looks happy, unhappy and unhealthy, you should be there for them and help them and just sit next to them and be there for them. But none of my family did that to me. None of my family was there for me unconditionally. My sister, when I was in my lowest point and when I leaned on whole shoulder, all she did was just doing Nintendo. She didn't give a shit about me. But when she was going through bad shit, I listened to her. Her sadness, her story, I was there for her. I was being empathetic. I comfort her, even though she was never there for me. But when I'm going through some stuff, she was never there for me. She never take my side. But when she's going through some bad stuff, I was there for her. I took her side. But she never took a side for me. She always took a side what's more useful to her. Yeah. Oh yeah, my mom manipulated me when I was in my weakest point. And my mom and sis always take side for themselves. Never took a side for me. They are really harmful people. I feel really tired when I'm with them. They're both crazy and narcissist and kind of a sociopath. I don't want to be with them. My dad is, I would say, autistic and crazy person at the same time. An incompetent dad, an incompetent breadwinner. Every goddamn thing, my family entirely, they're fucking nuts and I hate them. I tried so hard so that I can be a happy family with them, but I fail at it because they're too bad to handle. They're too bad to be with. It's so tiring to be with them, so I don't spend any time with them. I spend zero time with them. Even when Christmas and New Year's and my birthday and their birthday, I never be next to them because they're so harmful people. I hate them. But in my dream, this acquaintance girl, she was there for me when I cried. And she invited me to her apartment and was there for me. I hate my family. I want them to be dead. I want them to suffer. Deep, deep suffer. I want them to go broken. Just fucking die. Yeah. I cannot hate them. I cannot hate them. And the person who gave me the most close, the most similar thing that I ideally wanted was this guy from Airbnb, and when he was host, I was a guest, and he listened really carefully every word that I said. It's not for every host. I met so many hosts from Airbnb, and he was the only one who listened very carefully about what I say. I never felt that in my life. Nobody really cared about me. Nobody. But even just a word, even just a little question, he cared so much about me. Not because I'm powerful or beautiful or useful. Nothing about that. It was just maybe because if it was because I was a guest. Yeah, that makes sense. But excuse me. Still, he never had to do that. Because majority host, I mean, other than him, every host from Airbnb didn't treat me like that. But he listened so much carefully about what I say. Every question of mine, he treated like it's really valuable thing, and yeah, he treated like that. It was so much valuable thing. Like so much valuable thing. And he answered with informations and concerns and effort. Yeah, it was really nice because nobody did it for me. And I realized that this is what I wanted. No matter how low I am. Not because I'm useful, not because I'm beautiful, not because I'm powerful, not because I'm whatever goddamn superior. Somebody who will be there for me and listen carefully what I say and treat it's like it's valuable thing, most valuable thing in the world, and try best to satisfy my needs and try best to answer my question. Point is not because I'm whatever, not because I'm pretty, not because I'm useful, not because I'm whatever, not because of that. Just be there for me and listen so fucking carefully about what I say. Yeah, I realized that, okay, that was the treatment that I want to receive, that I never received it before. This is what I wanted. This is not full knowledge or beautiful people or handsome guy or rich situation. This is what I wanted. No matter how low I am, be there for me and listen carefully about what I'm saying. Being wealthy itself is not what I wanted. Being useful itself is not what I wanted. I want to be listened. I want to be cared regardless of my situation, regardless of my superiority, regardless of that. If people are there for me and listen carefully just because I'm pretty or useful or rich, that's not what I wanted, because when I go low, they will not be there for me. That's not the love or treatment that I want to receive from the world. I want to be with someone who will be there for me. Listen carefully. Listen so much carefully and try their best to satisfy me. Not because I am useful. Not because I'm useful. But because just because I exist. They're not looking for anything to take from me. Satisfied with their own needs. It's just they're curious about me and listen carefully and try their best to answer my question. And just unconditionally be there for me. That's the love. That's the treatment that I want to get. And that's what I try to do myself. That's what I try to do to myself nowadays. No matter how low I am, even though I cannot be fancy myself, fancy person. It's not because of that. I just want to be there for me. And listen carefully about my inner message. And try my best to satisfy it. That's what I try to do to myself. The true love and treatment that I wanted to receive from the world. That's what I try to give to myself these days. Yeah, that was the treatment that I truly wanted. The person who I can lean on and cry, and they will be unconditionally just be there for you. Unconditionally. They don't look for anything from you. They don't want to take anything from you. Unconditional existence. Unconditional sit next to you. They don't want to take anything from you. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I want. And fuck, I need to post it again. If I post it in my sleep channel, I need to divide it in two. And I cannot do that. I need to post this in my lesson from this live channel. Yeah, it's been a long time that I post anything in that channel, but okay. I think I will post it in that channel.